1872, the plaque says. So it's the first purpose-built synagogue with the style of a recognisable Jewish meeting place of faith in South Wales. Jews met in Merthyr Tydfils. I'm not sure exactly where. There was a makeshift building somewhere in the town, but this was the first properly built, funded synagogue, and looks like a synagogue, 1872, and other towns then followed suit. Pontypridd, Swansea, Cardiff, etc., etc. It's important for that reason alone. So I think it petered out when the Jewish population of Merthyr Tydfils petered out, moved away. Yeah.
But they were holding services in a gentleman, Mr. Schwartz's house, and that was on a Friday night just to fill them, because they had to have a quorum to have a service.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, with all the people moving away, that they just left. So they had a service in his house until everybody left.
They gravitated here by dint of there being a large population. This was the largest town in South Wales, the first town, the first urban experience. There were people with cash in their pockets to spend. So a Jewish enclave, although they weren't ghettoized as such, though they tended to gravitate, some of them, to an area called the Walk. And my mother remembers them walking down when she was a young girl, I'm talking late 1920s, early 1930s, on a Saturday to come here for worship. And they tended to work in the professional, solicitors, accountants, surgeons. They commandeered, not exclusively, but to a large extent, the jewellery, watch repairing and the pawnbroking businesses located in the main on Upper Pont Morlais, not several hundred metres from here. And they made good by putting in the hours. There was a ready-made cash disposable population in Merthyr buying jewellery because they could afford it. It was a reflection of retail Merthyr Tydfils in its glory days, certainly up to the Great War, 1914, and through the 1950s and 1960s. I remember Sega as a watch repair shop in Tydfils. That was part of my growing up. And he fixed watches and all manner of items. And this was part and parcel of growing up in a wide mixture of faiths, creeds, but populations from all over the world settling and becoming Merthyr Tydfils. The Jews were an integral part of wider Merthyr Tydfils.